Well, your man's been at it again, so come cover more racist graffiti with me as we discuss another Irish Jewish non-Zionist who would be a good replacement for the name of Herzog Park. Harry Aaron Kernoff was born in London but moved to Dublin in 1914 with his family at 14 years old. Kernoff spent his early days in Ireland as an apprentice in his father Isaac Kernoff's furniture business and taking night classes at the Dublin Metropolitan School of Art under Sean Keating, Patrick Toohey and Harry Clark. He was the first Jew and first night student to win the Taylor Art Scholarship in 1923, judged by Jack B. Yates, and became a full-time day student. Kernoff was active in many facets of the arts, designing set and costumes for Dublin theatre productions and organising portraits of literary figures and actors. The affection he held for Dublin is evident in his paintings, illustrations and woodcuts. One of his paintings, A Bird Never Flew on One Wing, depicts two drunken betting men with raised pints and in the background the name of every pub in Dublin at the time lovingly written out. Now, it has been suggested that this painting was the inspiration for the ears of Spock in the original Star Trek series. The painting hung in O'Brien's pub on Leeson Street, where Hollywood designer saw it, and it was sold in 2008 for €180,000. But this is still up for debate. Kernoff chronicled both urban and rural Irish life in his works, and is best known through his many woodcuts and graphics, some of which also have Jewish themes. He was an established painter who created Irish landscapes, genre scenes, and portraits, with the places and people of Dublin being his main focus, and his work continues to be praised for its attentive representation of ordinary Dubliners. In his studio in Starmer Street in Dublin, he painted portraits of leading literary and theatrical figures, including Brendan Behan, James Joyce, Flann O'Brien, and W.B. Yeats. Kernoff preferred to finish these portraits in a single sitting. He also executed the decorative design of the Little Theatre in South William Street in Dublin, and was the set designer for Sean O'Casey's The Shadow of a Gunman and Lord Dunsany's The Glittering Gate. His work was part of the painting event at the art competition at the 1928 Summer Olympics. In 1930, Kernoff visited Leningrad and Moscow with the Friends of Soviet Russia, where he was so influenced by the artists of revolutionary Russia that he lectured about his trip and organised a Soviet poster exhibition on his return to Dublin. He was actively involved in Irish anti-fascist campaigns and in 1931 had a one-man show in London exhibiting Ukraine Peasant. Kernoff's first publication was Woodcuts in 1942, which was followed by 12 woodcuts in 1944 and 36 woodcuts in 1951, but he also illustrated for a number of publications, including David A. Garrity's New Irish Poets in 1948, and Patricia Lynch's A Storyteller's Childhood 1947, and Tinker Boy 1955. From 1926 to 1958, Kernoff held an annual solo show in Dublin and exhibited with various societies and galleries in Ireland and in the UK. In 1939, he received international attention after representing Ireland at the New York World's Fair, and in 1974, as recognition of his lifetime contribution to Irish art, Kernoff was made a life member of the United Arts Club Dublin. Although prolific in his work output, Kernoff died a poor man on the 25th of December 1974 in Meath Hospital, Dublin, and his papers are held in the National Library of Ireland, donated by his sister Lena Kernoff in 1975. If you enjoyed and want to learn more about Herzog Park, I have a couple of videos up on my profile detailing the situation, why Herzog Park needs to be renamed, as well as going through biographies of some of the figures suggested by Jews for Palestine Ireland for a potential rename, because once again, this is one of the very few landmarks throughout Ireland named for an Irish Jew, and we should not be punishing the Irish Jewish community for the Zionist and genocidal actions of Israel. And if you like that, my name's Elliot. I'm the Old Irish historian. Please follow along for more. I post Irish history, general history, queer content, and history memory.